Sorry, my camera cut off. So I guess this is gonna be two parts because I still got more stuff to say. So anyway, yes. So don't live with your in-laws because they get in your business. They are nosy. You cannot fight and just fight. Like if I want to fight with John and yell and scream at him, we have to make sure the door is closed. You know, we have to make sure that, like, we'll be in the middle of an argument and we'll look to where the door is to be like, is it closed or can they hear the whole thing that we just said? It kind of gets it hard to do that. Like, and then like another thing with in-laws, because he's lived here his whole life, they're used to calling him and, you know, say, oh, John, I need to do this and that. Or, oh, John, can you get this and that? And we'll be in an argument, or I need to discuss something with him. And his grandma calls him and he stops the discussion and says, yes, what do you want? Or like, yes, what can I help you with? Or whatever, you know? And it'll be like, hello, your wife was just talking to you. We were just having a discussion. How do you just, you know, stop talking to me and go talk to your grandma? That's something like I hate that so much, because it's like, I don't want you to stop talking to me. I want to finish this and then let people come second. That's another thing that happens. Whoever in-laws you live with, if it's your family, then you're going to do this. If it's your husband's or other significant other's family, they're going to do this. But they're gonna kind of put you second from their family, and it's hard. But you know, like, you don't want to complain about that because it's very nice and sweet that they think about their family that way. But you're also like, what about me? You know, like if they go there, they're gonna go. Their grandma calls them, oh, blah blah blah. What do you need? Oh, okay, I'm coming down right now. And be like, hello, you're just gonna leave me here by myself, you know, all alone? Because then you don't want to intrude in what they're doing. Like, you kind of feel like you can't really listen to the conversation because it'll be like, oh, you know, your uncle so and so was on drugs again, or blah blah blah. You know, like, they can be starting to talk like this, and you're like, I'm married to him or I'm married to them, but should I be hearing this? Should I not be hearing this? Should I be coming down when they call him only? Like, they never call me. Like, they always call him first, unless I'm by myself and they know I'm by myself, and they'll just be like, oh, yeah, here, this is for John, like, type thing. And they don't mean to do that. Like, they're not doing it in a mean way. They're just doing that because they're used to, you know, just seeing John. You know, they're used to that. He's lived here his whole life. They have lived here their whole life. So I'm like an outsider, and that's another thing that affects that. The person that is the family is not related to, they feel like an outsider. From my experience, I feel like an outsider because of the language barrier, but also because they're not used to seeing me here all the time. So it just feels like, should I come down and, you know, be here? Should I not come down and be here? Is it just you want my husband? Is that who you want? Or does it now extend to me? Is it me and my husband now you want to tell? Or is it just John still? And it's not like they're trying to exclude you out. It's just because they're used to just calling that one person. Like, when I go to my parents' house, they only call to me. They'll be like, oh, Vanessa, could you get this for me? Oh, Vanessa, could you get this for me? Oh, Vanessa, even though I'm with John, and I go and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm coming. Oh, Vanessa, go call your brother. Oh, Vanessa, do this. Oh, you know, like that. They don't be like, oh, Vanessa and John, come over here. I got to show you something. They'll call me and be like, Vanessa, oh, we need to talk to you and John. Can you bring John up here? And I'll be like, John, come over here, you know? So, like, it's just second nature to that. So it's not their fault, but that's something you have to think about, which I never thought about living here. I thought, oh, no, they said I'm a part of the family. It's going to feel welcoming and loving and everything, and I'm going to feel like just like home. They do try to do that, but it will never replace your home. If you think those are the things that are going to hurt your relationship, don't live with your in-laws. Wait and save up so you can have a place to live. Because when you're all alone by yourself, it's just you and your husband, you have the whole house to yourself. You don't have to hear their grandma, their parent, or their brother, or their sister, or whoever. It's just you and your husband, you and your significant other, you and, you know, them just alone. And they'll be like, oh, you want to go to my parents' house? Let's go to my parents' house. And then you have that for only a little bit. It's not every day. And so you guys can grow in the house. You guys can argue and scream as loud as you want, because you don't have to worry about, oh, is this person going to hear? Is that person going to hear? And so that is my advice about living with your significant other. I hope you guys like this. Sorry it was a two-parter. It was really, I always do ramble, but I hate, you know, editing and stuff like that. So anyway, I don't know what the next video is gonna be about, but I hope you guys like this advice from the wife, and I really, really, really hope that you guys like, subscribe, comment, and ring that bell. What is that bell thing? Yeah, it's like a notification bell thing. If you click that, you will see my next video pop up on your notification, and will tell you when I'm doing whatever. So I hope you guys have a beautiful night, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.